Good morning, students. Welcome to class 6, subject mathematics, chapter 3, playing with numbers, lecture number 9. Students, in this lecture, we will recapitulate both LCM and SCF by both the methods. Two methods we have done of SCF and two methods we have done to find out LCM. Okay, these SCF and LCM, these are the two most important things, okay, most important topics. So we will recapitulate both the topics by both the methods with the help of examples. See question number 1. Find the HCF of 54, 72 and 90 by prime factorization method and long division method. Okay, first of all I am doing this question by prime factorization method. In prime factorization method we have to make the factors with the prime numbers only. Okay, all the numbers are prime here and we will start factorizing a number by the lowest prime number if possible, that is 2. So let us make the prime factors of 54. When we divide 54 by 2, we will get 27. Now when we divide 27 by 2, it is not possible. Dividing 27 by 2 is not possible as ones place digit is 7. So we will divide it by 3. 3 9s are 27, we will get 9. Now again 9 is divided by 3, 3 3s are 9, and then again 3 is divided by 3, 3 1s are 3. Okay, so prime factorization of 54 we have done. Now see prime factorization of 72. 72 is an even number, ones place digit is 2. That means it is possible to divide it by 2. So divide 72 by 2, you will get 36. Again one place digit is 6 here. So it is possible to divide 36 by 2. 36 is divisible by 2. So divide it, you will get 18. Now 18 divided by 2, 9. 9 divided by 3, 3. And 3 divided by 3 is 1. Now see prime factorization of 90. Divide 90 by 2, you will get 45. 45 is not divisible by 2. So we will start from, we will divide it by 3. It is 15. Now 15 divided by 3, 5, and 5 divided by 5 is 1. Okay. In this way, we have made prime factorization of 54, 72 and 90. Now you will see that 54 equal to 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. 72 equal to 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3, and 90 equal to 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5. These are the prime factorization of all the three numbers. Now how to find out the SCF? We have to see the common factor which is present in all the three numbers. See 2. 2 is present in all ones. Okay. So we will take it 2. We have to take it least number of times. In 54 2 comes 1 time. In 72 2 comes 3 times. And in 92 comes 1 time. So least number of time is 1. Okay, either you can check that, this way also. So we will write down 2 once or make the pair as I have made. Now see 3. In 54 3 comes 3 times. In 72 3 comes 2 times. And in 93 comes 2 times. So 2 times it is common na? So write down 2 times 3. 5 is not common. 5 is present only in 90. So SCF of 54, 72 and 90 is 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. which is equal to 18. Okay, so in this way we have done how to find out the SCF by prime factorization method. Now next we have done prime factorization by division method. Okay, same question I am taking, same figures. It is 54, 72 and 90. Now we will find out SCF by division method. When we have three numbers, okay, 3 or more than 3, then we can take first of all any two numbers of our choice. I am taking here 54 and 72. So find out the SCF of 54 and 72 by division method. For this we will divide the greater number by the smaller number. That is 72 is divided by 54. 54 ones are 54. When you subtract, you will get the remainder 18. Now the previous divisor, that is 54. First divisor is 54 na? So divisor will become the dividend now. Okay, so 54 is the divisor. Now that divisor will become now dividend. So 54 is divided by 18. Divisor will be now divided by remainder. So 54 divided by 18 is 3. 18 3s are 54. Okay, so SCF of 54 and 72 is 18. Here we get the SCF of two numbers. Now we find out the SCF of this 18 and the third number which is left. That means SCF of 18 and 90. Greater number is here 90. So divide 90 by 18. Okay, 18 5s are 90. So your SCF of 54, 72 and 90 is 18, the last divisor. Okay, you can see that whether you are using the method prime factorization or division method, your answer is same. Okay, and what I told you, what I have given you advice, that if the numbers are big, it is better to use division method. Otherwise, you can also use prime factorization method. But in senior classes, normally we use division method. Now next question is to find out the LCM of 36, 40 and 126 by prime factorization method and division method. With the help of same figure, we will recapitulate both the methods. First, I am doing prime factorization method. Again in this also, we will make the prime factors of 36, 40 and 126. Prime factors of 36, see, 2 18s are 36, 2 9s are 18, 3 3s are 9 and 3 1s are 3. Now we will make the prime factors of 40. 2 20s are 40, 2 10s are 20, 2 5s are 10, 5 1s are 5. Now prime factors of 126, divide 126 by 2, 63, 63 by 3, 21, 21 by 3, 7 and 7 by 7, 1. So prime factors of 36 are 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. Prime factorization of 40 are 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 5. Prime factorization of 126, 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 7. Now see, in the SCF you have taken common which comes least number of times. But in LCM you will take that number common maximum number of times it occurs. Okay, see how. 2 comes in 36 2 times. In 40 2 occurs 3 times. And in 126 2 occurs 1 time. So maximum number of times it occurs 3. So we will write down 2 3 times. Now come to 3. In 36, 3 occurs 2 times. In 40, 3 is not there, but in 126, 1 time. So maximum number of times 3 occurs 2 times. So write down 2 times 3. Now see 5. 5 is 1 time in 40 only. So we will write down 5 once. And 7 is also 1 time. So we will write down 7. Okay. When you multiply them all, you will get 2520. So LCM of 36, 40 and 120 is 2520. Now see this same question by division method. Okay. 36, 40 and 126. In this method, in division method, we have to write down all the 3 numbers together collectively, leaving some space between 2 numbers. Okay, first I have written 36, then left some space, then write down 40, then again leave some space and then write down 126. Now you have to see by which common number all these 3 numbers are divisible. By which 3 common factor these all 3 numbers are divisible. These 3 numbers are divisible by 2. Okay. So we will divide 36 by 2, 18. Now divide 40 by 2, you will get 20. 126 by 2, 63. Now again we will divide all these 3 numbers by 2. 18 divided by 2, 9. 20 divided by 2, 10. And 63, it is not possible to divide 63 by 2. So brought forward it as it is. Okay, write down 63 as it is. There is no change in that. Now see, still it is possible to divide 10 by 2. So again I am taking 2 only. Write down 9 as it is. Divide 10 by 2. 2 5s are 10. And then 63 as it is. Now 9 is divisible by 3. With the 2, now no other number is divisible. So we will take next number, that is 3. 3 3s are 9. Okay. 5 we will write down as it is. And 3 21s are 63. Now again by 3. 3 1s are 3. 5 as it is. 3 7s are 21. Now by 5 and after that by 7. So your LCM is 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 3 multiply by 3 multiply by 5 multiply by 7, which is equal to 2520. You can see that LCM is same by both the methods. Okay. In senior classes, in this case, normally we follow division method. So understand this very well. Now I have done some of the questions of exercise 3.7. See question number 4. Determine the smallest 3-digit number which is exactly divisible by 6, 8 and 12. I am repeating the question. Determine the smallest 3-digit number which is exactly divisible by 6, 8 and 12. We will find out LCM of 6, 8 and 12, as we have to find out the number which is exactly divisible by 6, 8 and 12. Remember, LCM is always divisible. Okay. And HCF always divide. So here we have to find out which number is exactly divisible. So we will find out the LCM. LCM of 6, 8 and 12. By long division method, I have find out the LCM of 6, 8 and 12, which is equal to 12. Now see, 12 is not the 3-digit number. We have to find out the smallest 3-digit number. So we need to find out the multiple of 24 till we get the smallest 3-digit number. Our LCM is 12 na. So now what we have to do? We have to find out the multiples of 24 till we get the smallest 3-digit number. So multiples of 24 are 24, 48, 72, 96, 120, 144. Stop here. Now see. 24 is 2-digit number, 48 is 2-digit number, 72 is 2-digit number, 96 is 2-digit number, but 120 is a 3-digit number, and we have to find out the smallest 3-digit number. 144 is also 3-digit number, but that is not the smallest one. 120 is the smallest one. So hence the smallest 3-digit number, which is exactly divisible by 6, 8 and 12, is 120. Clear? First of all, we will find out the LCM of all the three numbers, 6, 8 and 12. Then our LCM is 24. Then we find out the multiples of 24 till we get the smallest 3-digit number. Now see the next question, question number 5. Determine the greatest 3-digit number which is exactly divisible by 8, 10 and 12. Again here we have to find out which is divisible by, number which is divisible. That means we have to find out the LCM. So find out the LCM of 8, 10 and 12. LCM of 8, 10 and 12 is 120. Okay. Now again we have to find out the multiples of 120 till we get the greatest 3-digit number. Now we have to find out the greatest 3-digit number. Smallest is 120 itself only, but we have to find out the greatest. So write down the multiples of 120. 120, 240, 360, 480, 600, 720, 840, 960, 1200. These are the multiples. Now see which one is the greatest 3-digit. That is 960. Okay. Hence the greatest 3-digit number which is exactly divisible by 8, 10 and 12 is 960. Clear? Both the questions are same. Only in the first question you have to find out the smallest 3-digit number, and in this you have to find out the greatest 3-digit number. Now see next question. Question number 10. Find the LCM of the following numbers. That is 9 and 4. There are many parts. I have done only one part. Rest of the parts you can do yourself. 9 and 4. Observe the common property in the obtained LCM. Is LCM the product of two numbers in each case? Now see. 9 and 4. I have taken the LCM. LCM is 36. What you can say? Is LCM the product of two numbers? Yes. Yes, LCM is the product of two numbers. Let me tell you here. If two numbers whose LCM we are finding, they are co-prime numbers. Okay. If we are finding the LCM of two co-prime numbers, then our LCM is their product only. Remember this thing. Do you know now? Do you remember what are co-prime numbers? Co-prime numbers are those numbers whose common factor is only 1. Okay, you know that in 4 and 9 common factor is only 1. Okay, so if two numbers are co-prime numbers, then their LCM is only their product. See next question, question number 11. Find the LCM of the following numbers in which one number is the factor of other. What do you observe? Okay. What do you observe is the in the result obtained. In this question also many parts are there. I have done only one part. A part, that is 5 and 20. LCM of 5 and 20 is 20. So what is there in the question? Find the LCM. We have found of the following numbers in which one number is the factor of other. You know that 5 is the factor of 20. 20 is divisible by 5. That means 5 is a factor of 20. When smaller number is the factor of larger number, then LCM is the greater number itself. Okay, remember this thing. When smaller number is a factor of larger number, then the LCM of these two numbers is equal to that of larger number. Okay. Now what you have to do in the homework? Do exercise 3.7, question number 6, 7, 8 and 9 in fair notebook. Now it's time to check solution of exercise 3.7, homework solution of lecture number 8. In lecture number 8, I have given homework of 3 questions. Now, see. First is, Renu purchases 2 bags of fertilizer of weight 75 kg and 69 kg. Find the maximum value of weight which can measure the weight of the fertilizer exact number of times. For finding the maximum weight, yesterday also I have told you, maximum word is there. Maximum means you have to find out SCF, highest common factor. Maximum is also highest is also highest. So in this we have to find out the SCF of 75 and 69. Any method you can follow. Factors of 75, I have used here prime factorization method. As factors of 75 is 3 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5. Factors of 69, 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 7. What is common factor? 3. So the required weight is 3 kilogram. See the next question. Question number 2. 3 boys step off together from the same spot. Their step measure 63 centimeter, 70 centimeter and 77 centimeter respectively. What is the minimum distance each should cover so that all can cover the distance in complete step? Now in this question we have to find out the minimum distance. Minimum means lowest, least. Okay, same we find out in LCM. What is the meaning of LCM? Lowest common multiple, least common multiple. So whenever minimum word is there, we have to find out the LCM. Now find out the LCM of 63, 70 and 77. You will get 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 11. Don't think I have written direct answer. I will show you LCM also. Okay, and the LCM is 6930 centimeter. So this is the minimum distance that each should cover so that all can cover the distance in complete steps. Now see, here is the working of LCM. How I have find out the LCM of 63, 70 and 77 by division method. And the last question is, the length, breadth and height of a room are 825 centimeter, 675 centimeter and 450 centimeter respectively. Find the longest tape which can measure the 3 dimensions of the room exactly. Find the longest tape. Now what we will find out? Longest word is there now. So we will find out the SCF. Find out the SCF of 825, 675 and 450. Your SCF will come 75. Okay. That means this is the longest tape that we will use. I have used here prime factorization method, but as the numbers are big, so you can use this division method also in this question. Understood? Thank you.